we got Mosh, so we got Bant again. We might be able to 4-2 this. We got Bant Lurrus again. Alright. Yep. I'm a little concerned about the land drop thing, but we're on the draw with one cantrip, so. No, man. Still good. Mother of Runes? No, no, no. I did see actually watched some of the. So Mosh is a Japanese player, and their Discord hosts a Saturday night vintage event amongst themselves. So I did actually get to watch Mosh win the Saturday night vintage this week playing this deck. So I watched that this morning at 7 a.m. Oh wait, yesterday morning at 7. Oh, that's such a good draw, chat. Such a good. No, this is just Mosh's Bant deck. He's just been going a little more to the creatures than the spells recently. It's not really that wild. We played against a Bant deck last round. It was more on the spells, but it was just like an older version of Mosh's deck. Nice for Fallout. Artifacts are turned off. Kind of annoying. It's not normally annoying, but it's annoying here. It's always so weird when Oof is annoying for us. I kind of have to force it. Kind of frustrating. We're not really a deck that cares about Oof, but right here we are. We can still use the Goose, obviously, but we can't use the mana fixing or the acceleration, which is kind of an issue. Not thrilled about that. They have their own force. All right. I mean, it was always going to come back anyways after the cat gets played, but not a good draw. Really need to hit that land drop. Being on the draw here was really punishing. So maybe we couldn't even keep it on the play, so. I can play like another Goose off this food, it just doesn't really do anything. And then if I play Time Walk off the food, then we're just behind unless we draw exactly fetch land for green. Well, we can explore, it's just not very good. Might be worthwhile though. We have to hit like fetch land for green here though. We really need to hit fetch land. I think we're gonna lose to this Oof, which is like really frustrating from my point of view, because we're just not a deck with many artifacts in it. But we kept a risky one lander maybe. Maybe that's a way to look at it. I don't think we have much of a shot here. Opponent just like plays a cat, plays a mother, or just attacks us. Everything gets really wonky. Has a Goif too. Yeah. Like normally this draw doesn't like we don't care at all, right? Like we don't even force the Oof. We have a Ice Fang Coatl, but just drawing like. Is there even a draw that gets us out of this? I think there is. Ancestral, I guess. I wonder if our deck is supposed to play balance. I purposely didn't play balance. But we are kind of a creature deck. But we also are a control deck, so maybe we can just. I don't know, we're a card drawing control deck, so it doesn't really make sense to have balance in our deck. Excuse me. I don't think we have any outs now. I can force that. I just stupid. I would rather like not show that. I'm sure Mosh has seen the tweet already. They probably know what's in my deck, but yeah, we're never gonna draw lands in this game. So maybe what the real problem here was maybe our opening hand was not actually a keep, right? Maybe we actually can't keep one land, one cantrip. That could be a reasonable assumption to make. We're just gonna take out the oof for the Rex Sage. Run it back, just like last time. This is the matchup we want to see, so I think maybe I was just too greedy on my keep. Seems like that was the case. It's really hard because the land variance of an 80 card deck, like technically, you know, similar percentages, right? But like when you hit it, there's a wider range of like what that variance means. So no, you don't bring in Tabernacle versus creature decks. I know it's weird, but you don't actually bring in Tabernacle versus creature decks. You bring in Tabernacle versus graveyard decks. Vintage is a weird place. This is true. But we are playing most of them to make up for it. Even the ones that don't produce mana of colors that we need. Oh. Meddling, what's up? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. You awake too. Alright. Let's see if we can't have a little bit of a better draw. Give a bird serpent. We've got not a little bit of a better draw. Mulligan. Mulligan. feel like I would rather have. Yo, Rumix, thanks for the 2 months. Get it. Powerful wizard. I think I'd actually rather have the Urza than the Spellseeker, as weird as that sounds. Probably should have boarded out my negations, maybe. Step. Just like don't think I can afford to be drawing Mental Misstep in this game. What I really need to draw is like Moxen. Mana Crypt off the top, maybe. No, opponent's not wrong. Lurrus is much better. Well, now maybe we don't want Moxen. Draw mono lands now. After keeping a 1-lander and drawing no lands, we're gonna keep a 3-lander and draw all lands. 2-lander and draw all lands, I guess. That's so good. So good. It's a multi-5, so it happens, but it's a kind of a rough way to end the tournament in what I think is probably our best matchup. Possible we're supposed to just forge this with Brainstorm on the stack. I don't really want to commit to that though. Actually do anything against us right now. Also don't want to play into spells. Now is the time, chat. I don't like this new color scheme that they got going on for. This is probably the only targeted removal spell I'm going to use the whole game, so I don't really. Why did you say that? Heliko? Heliko, what? Why did you say that? This one Karakas in my 72 card deck. Okay with Urza. If they don't have any, I mean, like, we're not gonna wait, right? Like, we're gonna just jam Urza next turn. If they counter it, we're gonna lose. If they have a removal spell for it, we're not gonna ever wait to 5 mana, unfortunately. But why am I playing against all these Dranith Magistrates? They don't want me to cast my Spaghetti Monster. Seal of removal too. What an interesting deck. Urza should be pretty good here though. If their last card isn't swords, like Urza should be. I said I wouldn't have targeted removal, but ooh. Wow. That is a draw if I've ever seen one. We can no longer be swords. A great draw, chat. We can't actually get back swords to plowshares, but we have to deal with this mother somehow now. So probably just get back pre. Though we kind of need a green source as well, so depends on what comes first, I guess. They do have swords. But we would have gotten our Urza sorted. We would have got our Urza sorted if we didn't draw this Soul Ring. Wow. Crazy. So crazy. Opponent had a solid hand, huh? We already smushed one Noble Fish player, Love Struck. We already smushed one. Cat time. Can't give protection from colorless. Oh, rip. I guess this is not actually very good. I guess we're just fucked. Never mind, chat. Opponent just is gonna recurse Seal of Removal over and over again and bounce our token. Never mind. I thought we had a chance, but I was supposed to Swords this mother probably. Yeah, it felt like there's a chance. Ooh. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Mystic Sanctuary that Ancestral back on the top of my library. Play in, or maybe we can grind him out. Maybe we can grind him out. I'm saying Vintage right now is a mid-range grind fest, which is why we tried to go over the top with our Yorion. Unfortunately, our opponent was ready for us and had a Dranith Magistrate to stop us. Hate to see. I do have Caracas for this Lurrus, so I could have done that. Probably should have done that. I can do that at end of turn though. Probably better to protect this from Swords to Plowshares. But opponent's just gonna get to rebuy their seal, which is unfortunate for us. But oh, they're gonna bounce my Urza. Oh, I guess because they're gonna rebuy it twice. Okay. We're not actually getting anywhere with this Urza life here. Actually, if we don't, it's going to be really hard for us to get our Coatl in the block as well. I guess they can just give it pro colors too, so that the Coatl actually doesn't work either. I don't think we can actually beat this Death and Taxes lock here. One mother coming in. Not sure we can actually beat this lock here. True. And we have the end of turn bounce here. And we're drawing an Ancestral and then another Ancestral. I can negate this now. Good. All right, we're making progress here. If we can negate this Seal of Removal, that will deal with that issue. Maybe we can do the grind. And we can also, when we negate it, we can put the Ancestral back on top of our library and cast Ancestral for the third time in a row. Because Mystic Sanctuary is reasonable magic card. No, there's no creatures in Vintage. You don't want to have board wipes. Come on. I fucking hate Mystic Sanctuary. Can we talk about that? Have we talked about that yet? What a dumb card. Resolves. You know what doesn't resolve? That one. Mystic Sanctuary. Mystic Sanctuary, back my ancestral recall. Yes. Should I play around counterspell? I guess I could pitch the Coatl. I don't really want to pitch the Coatl. I could pitch the Coatl. No Lavinia in play, right? Coatl's pretty bad against these mother runes anyways. The construct's all I really. Alright, the seal problem has been solved. This is great. Can you make me some pancakes too, Jeremy? I could really use some pancakes. Alright, so we're drawing an ancestral. Wow, Joe Damon with a tier 1 for 14 months in a row. That's crazy. I appreciate it, man. You're a powerful wizard. Appreciate that. Alright, bounce that shit. Untap. Draw our third straight ancestral recall. I know, chat. It's crazy. Ancestral recall 3 times? Unheard of. About 3 more. It's not gonna work with the double Mother of Runes life. It's not actually restricted anymore. Don't you know? We have Merchant Scroll and Mystic Sanctuary. Imagine us finding a Gush, chat. Yeah, I feel like we should be able to grind this. Okay. Spellseeker. Oh, this thing stops rebound. I fucking hate that. Did you see how many time walks we've cast tonight? It's been lit. Has been lit. Do I need a force? I have this cluster store. I don't even need a force. No, definitely Spellseeker. We should just be able to grind from here. Opponent can't attack through our construct currently. We have force and ability to force. We are be able to make make a food every turn. We can bounce our Urza and replay our Urza. Only thing we can't do is cast our Yorion. We lost game 1 horribly, but we're clawing our way back in game. I can actually get through 2 Mother of Runes with a spell seeker for a time walk. We can't spin because of this thing either, right? I can't ephemerate because of this thing. I can't ephemerate, I can't Yorion, and I can't spin. Why is that card so good against me? Oh, I drew another swords. I can't have another. What I could do is I could Green Sun Zenith for Eternal Witness or Ancestral. That's not like Fetus. Okay. I feel like we should. I feel like we should Eternal Witness an Ancestral. Could also get a Tireless Tracker. Wish I hadn't played my land drop if I had thought about Tireless Tracker. Gonna make my construct nice and big. All of these make mana. All of these things gain life. I've cast Ancestral 4 times this game. It's been fucking great. I wish I could spin my Urza, but I have to deal with this Magistrate somehow. 2 Mother of Runes. I really need artifacts because they all make blue mana. Oh, they don't make blue mana. I'm gonna counter this though, but I don't have to keep bouncing it. I can start bouncing my Urza instead. So now I can bounce my Urza to start making more constructs and start attacking. I can't eat any food because the Oof is in play now, though. I guess that's something that is worth noting. Alright, opponent has decided they cannot grind through my 4 Ancestral Recalls. A wise move. Do I want to play Negation? Actually, Negation ended up being really clutch there. Maybe we do keep Negation around. Yeah, whatever, just run it back. Mana is fine. When we can Caracas back our Urza and replay our Urza. That Negation was clutch. Getting rid of the seal removal loop was pretty solid. That was pretty fun. If I think that's fun, I should probably just like play some more like modern Yorion, shouldn't I? We're in the very last match of the Vintage Challenge. It is now 7:46 a.m. I don't recall ever sleeping. It was a problem. It is a problem. Alright, another no lander. That was a multi 5 on the play, wasn't it? Pretty insane. It was just the grinding power. Hit the mulligan. Yep, it's fine. Done. We have an island and a fort. Other runes? Ooh. Got. Yeah. India. Right, well, we didn't have so many moxen. It's just cheating. Holding up a fluster doesn't really do much here. We can fetch away one of the cards of our ponder if we do this. Definitely don't want a force of will. We want these other cards though. No. Maybe. So our next turn, we're probably looking for just cast Time Walk so that we can have a Koala with Flusterstorm and Death Touch. Oh, never mind. Really wish we had some sweeper of some kind, huh? I think I would rather play an end of turn Coatl than a Goose right now. Wasn't scared of the snake that doesn't have Death Touch? No. Not scared at all. Smart player, this one is. Waddle's like not great because this. No, we're dead. We probably would break her out of top 16 if we won. Pretty good one. Guess we should just play a Goose. Well, then I actually can't make 3 snowmen and play a Coatl. Guess we should play a Time Walk. If we can hit a land. That can't be Spell Pierce because of Alia, so it'd have to be forced, which I mean, maybe it's not fine because of current situation. Good draw. I could turn off Lurrus with Oko, but they think they have a force. So I would rather just play a goose, play a coatl. Explore was perfect. That's all I actually ever wanted it to be. I will have to fetch a tropical to do this, but I think it's probably worth. I have a swords to clash. I do have a swords to clash here. Can't even make this enough Flusterstorm mana because I can't play both of these spells. But this is a cool bait though. It's a great bait. So if opponent attacks with Lurrus here, we actually have another Coatl backup. See it, chat. Work. I need this in my life. I actually don't have to make that much mana. Oh, they have 2 swords? They had 2 swords. Swords, chat. Yeah, then we die. I guess we would go to 1. I don't know. That seems really risky. Felt like this Oko line was better. Like if he attacks all here, we trade with Lurrus. If he attacks with just the Lavinia, like we just eat something and they replays it. We only take 2 though, and we have an active Oko. Do you think that's better, Nico? I think slamming Yorion is better? I think so. I think Oko is better, right? I mean, it's likely that another downside to the Yorion is if he draws a Caracas, but that's kind of niche. The 2 swords was nuts. 2 swords. High arc. That's not good. Thanks, it's not that big a deal. They can attack for free with Thalia, but they could already attack for free for 2. At Oko? Okay. That's fine. We don't stand up this box, right? We just make a food, play a Mox, play a Spell Seeker, get a Swords to Plowshares. We would be forced into chumping with the Spellseeker if we did that. I guess we could turn the Thalia into an elk and swords this Lurrus. Have to resolve. Would it have to resolve? I guess it wouldn't have to. That's our white source. I want to elk the pearl. My considerations are turn this into an elk and make an elk or make a food. Opponent could have hard cast negation here. Is the only downside to this line. We're in a good spot now. We're in a pretty good spot now. We're gonna have to chump with our Spellseeker, but we're in a good spot now. Okay. What? Both that be easy. Couple of Lavinia. Eat Lavinia. Lose Oko. Link Spellseeker. Get a Swords to Plowshares. Should all work. Losing Oko seems really stupid. I think I want to get the Swords to Plowshares. Need a land so I can Sanctuary? Holy shit. Can I afford that? Oh, that makes these bigger. I think I'm fucked up. Sanctuary back. Oh wait, I can Sanctuary back Time Walk. I'm so bad. Wait, that's not actually good. Never mind. Wait, yeah, I wanted that time one. Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna have enough blockers. I'm gonna have to chump a bunch of shit. That's too early in the morning. Wait, it's too late in the morning? Wait. Something. I should win this game if I can play fast enough. Oh wait, I can't cast swords. Because this oof. Not good. I shouldn't have blocked that way. Need to find a fetch land. Oh shit. I've done something there to find a fetch land. I guess I could have gone for Ponder. I have two draws, I guess. I lost my spell seek. Can't double block now because of the way I blocked before. It's just wrong. I just forgot that I couldn't swords. What, like Caracas, fetch land? Do a Magistrate? I don't think that matters. But fetch land, fetch land, fetch land, fetch land, fetch land, fetch land, fetch land. Cruise, sure. I should have made it smaller. Did I make it smaller? I didn't make it smaller. I'm bad. Oh my god, I took damage for no reason. I'm trying to play faster. Not going well, in case anyone noticed. Oh, I should probably counter my mental misstep. I just trying to play fast and I'm just like losing my brain. I'm not gonna be able to play fast enough, unfortunately. Oh my god, Magic Online. Ah. I would have hit top 16. I had lethal and attack. My clock just went down too fast. 1 second. I guess it's only 5 treasure chests. Gives a fuck. Alright. Good night. Good morning. Good whatever. Follow the stream. Please and thank yous.